Here's the city of Udaipur. I stayed here for 3 nights. It took me an hour and a half with a flight, domestic flight from Delhi to Udaipur. This is the Airbnb that I stayed. I spent $100 per night for the Airbnb. Breakfast was included. It was a very nice, clean, beautiful, and centrally located Airbnb. There are a lot of beautiful hotels in Udaipur. For example, this one, the location was fantastic. It had a lot of good reviews and it was a beautiful hotel. The reason I did not stay there because it was sold out. January and December and January are wedding seasons in India. So a lot of hotels, good hotels, are sold out because of these weddings. So you have to book your accommodations way in advance. You see a lot of couples with professional photographers taking photos, pre-wedding photos during December and January all over India. This is a dance show that was happening every night. The ticket was $4. Very nice dance. It was a Rajasthani dance. Since Udaipur is located in the Rajasthan area of India, they have a special type of dance. And there were two of these shows, two different companies. One of them was this one. There was another one in the palace, which was further from the city center. From people who watched both of them, they were saying the one in the palace is much bigger with a bigger stage, more performers. This one was a smaller show, but it was still very nice. There are a lot of luxury hotels in Udaipur. For example, the one in the middle of the water, it was one of the hotels. It used to be a palace. Now it converted to a super luxury hotel, but they're very expensive. Some of them are like 800, 900 US dollars per night because they are the luxurious hotels in the world. You can find still some hotels in the middle of the water, and they used to be palaces. They are not as expensive, but you have to book them way in advance because December and January, due to the wedding season, a lot of good hotels are sold out. I did the boat tour, one in the morning, one in the afternoon for the sunset. The morning one, which is this one, it was more expensive, but I do not recommend it because they take you to this place which is called Island, and in this place there's not much to do. You just can just go around and walk a little bit for like maybe 15 minutes, and that's it. But the boat drops you off and leaves, and there's no other way to go back to the shore. The boat has to come pick you up. There's no other boats or any type of transportation, so you are just stuck there. And the boat literally took an hour and a half to come back. So an hour and a half here with nothing to do, it was just total waste of time. So I do not recommend the more expensive tour, which includes the island, because some of the local people, they think this is a better one. I think they don't look at it through the eyes of a tourist, and they think, oh, it has the island, so they recommend this one. When you ask for a boat tour, they say, oh, could do the one with the island included, but do not do that. That island is just ridiculous. And then this palace is one of the major palaces, main palaces in the city of Udaipur. It was too crowded. So if you saw Jaipur before coming to Udaipur, honestly, this palace, you are not going to be very impressed by it. Compared to the palaces in Jaipur, it's not as impressive and it's super crowded. And inside the hallways are too narrow. So it was pretty overwhelming to spend some time in the palace. This is a hospital I went. This is the street in front of the hospital. It's called Star Hospital. I went there for Botox and then I ended up with a black eye. I do not recommend you getting Botox in Udaipur. And this is the sunset tour, the boat tour that was I did it during the sunset. This is the one that I recommend because it doesn't take you to the stupid island to waste your time. So, and you don't get off the boat, so you stay on the boat the entire time. You go through all these canals around the hotels, and this is a lot more fun than the morning boat tour. And then I took the Indigo Air domestic air airline to fly back to Delhi. The flight had 7.5 hour delay.